play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40k Battle Reports. I'm here with Matt. He's going to be bringing Black Templar.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to be bringing Tau. So just so you guys know, none of my other Tau reports have gone up yet. So if you've put things in the comment that I've been doing wrong, I might still be doing them wrong, and I'm sorry. But this is after the FAQ has come out, so there will be no shield drones because they're bad again. So that's not cool. But let's go check out the board and the armies. So here we have Matt's 2,000 points of the Black Templar. What do we got here, sir?
So we have a battalion detachment being led by High Marshal Helbrecht. This is the first video that you'll see him in. I'm in two other videos, but I finally found the studio's High Marshal Helbrecht model, so I'm using him today. And our other HQ is, of course, the Emperor's Champion. So we have 4 troops choices, 4 Crusader squads, all have a little bit varying loadouts. So we have an anti-tank loadout here on this Crusader squad. They're equipped with a melt-a-gun, las cannon, and the sergeant has a combi melta and a chainsword. And then we have this squad here, they're kitted out for anti-infantry duty, flamer, and then the sword brother has a combi. Then we have the 3rd Crusader squad back here. This is a 10-man Crusader squad. It has 5 initiates and 5 neophytes. All of the neophytes have bolt pistols and close combat weapons. They're similar to a chainsword, they just give you an extra attack in close combat. Then we have a sword brother with a bolt pistol and a power sword. And then we have an initiate with a heavy bolter and an initiate with a plasma gun. And they're riding in a rhino. And then we have the 4th Crusader squad here, similar loadout to before. They're just riding in a razorback, so they can't take the neophytes as the other ones did. Heavy bolter and plasma gun, and then we have a sword brother with a bolt pistol and chainsword. They're riding in the twin las cannon razorback. The 2 HQs from before, and then the anti-tank and anti-infantry Crusader loadouts, all these guys are riding in this Land Raider Crusader with the 2 Hurricane Bolters and twin assault cannon. Puts out lots of DACA.
Definitely. I'm kind of terrified of that.
So we've got a fast attack choice. It's a 6-man assault squad here. Doing a little bit of Market Dave because in 8th edition things are still a little bit experimental. Things are a little bit fresh and new. So what I'm taking is I've got an assault squad here. The 2 power axes are going to represent plasma pistol, chainsword, assault marines. And then I have a sergeant with a power sword and bolt pistol. And then of course these 3 up front are your standard bolt pistol, chainsword, assault marines. Unfortunately, we cannot take 2 chainswords. That would be pretty epic. So moving on to elite choices, we've got the company veteran bikers. You guys have probably seen these in the other 2 videos. They are the star of every video. Well, not necessarily the star because they always get shot down, but I love them anyways. So we've got 5 company veterans on bikes. The sergeant has what I like to call a Thunder Fist. It's modeled as a Power Fist, but it uses Thunderhammer stats because they're the same point cost.
Cool.
Yeah, so Thunderhammer is a straight 3 damage as opposed to the Power Fist's D3 damage, so it might as well just use the Thunderhammer stats.
For sure.
And then we have 2 Power Lances, and we have 2 Power Axes. And then my next elite choice is a squad of Terminators with a Cyclone missile launcher. And then my flyer choice, my single flyer choice, is going to be a Storm Talon with the twin assault cannon and 2 las cannons.
So that'll round out your 2,000 points of the Dark Templar.
Black Templars.
Black Templar, Dark, Eldar, Black Templar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's my 2,000 points of the Tau Empire. I've brought 2 detachments. We've got 1 battalion and 1 outrider detachment for a total of 7 command points. So in our battalion, we've got 3 units of 10 fire warriors with the Shazwi. Obviously with pulse rifles. We've got the 2 HQs, which will be our ethereal and our... This is a Cadre Fireblade. We still have not gotten the actual model in painted yet, so he will just be proxied as a normal Fire Warrior. But he's green, so he's a Cadre Fireblade. And then we've got 2 units of Pathfinders for Outrider Detachment. One has 8, one has 10, just because of points. We've got 3 Crisis Suits. They are all going to have 2 Plasma Rifles and a Flamer. And of course there's 6 gun drones in the back. We've got 2 more HQs in our Commanders. The blue one there is going to have 4 Fusion Blasters. And the green one will have 3 Cyclic Ion Blasters. And the Advanced Targeting Systems as well, just to give them -1 AP on those blasters. We've got 2 Piranhas with Fusion Blasters. They're not a squad, they're each separate. This is the first flyer I'm ever bringing in 8th edition. It's the Bomber Sunshark Bomber here. I almost called him Bomber Sunshark, which is the name of one of my Armageddon characters. So yeah, this will be fun. I've never used a flyer before. Then we've got our Ghost Keel. He's going to be all the fusions with his 2 stealth drones. We've got stealth suits. They are all going to have advanced targeting systems and their burst cannons, with of course 2 gun drones as well. And then 1 broadside to round out the points. He's going to have high yield missile pods, smart missile systems, and 2 gun drones. And that'll be my 2,000 points of Tau. And here's the board we have set up for the Scouring mission. We have put down all 6 objectives, but we have not yet determined which is going to be the superior and inferior. So we got 1 there. 1 there, here, here, there, and the last one is there. And we did roll up Vanguard deployment, so you have the choice, sir, on which table edge you want.
Okay, let's see.
So we are back after deployment, and this is kind of what the board looks like. Matt is choosing this side. I obviously have this corner. Obviously not going in the corner, but pretty much on the line. We've got a Ghost Keel in the corner, infiltrated up with that Rhino. We've got a Piranha, Pathfinders, Fire Warriors, Fire Warriors, Fire Warriors, Cadre, Ethereal, Bomber, Pathfinders over there with the broadside. And the other Piranha's just tucked in there. And in Manta Strike, we've got the 2 Commanders and the 3 suits. And for the Black Templar, we've got a Rhino, a Land Raider, Flyer, Bikes, and the Razorback. And then everything else you have, which is your
Assault
Terminators and your Assault Marines, are off. Well, what are they? They're in a teleportarium and...
In the sky.
In the sky, okay. I will be determining the superior objective, so I'm going to roll a dice. So number 5, which is this one, is going to be superior.
I know.
And Matt's got the inferior.
Number 1, which is this one back here.
Okay, I like that. And Matt did finish deploying first, so he will be going first, unless I am able to seize the initiative. Oh, I didn't even have to use a command point on it. Sweet! Starting off, on the beginning of turn 1, we're going to have our flyer pivot. To there. My Ghost Keel is going to pop out and say, "Hello,
He has
Mister."
he has the fly keyword, so he can just ignore that. He can just go right over it.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to get shot back in case you somehow live.
Okay.
Let me check range first, I guess. Actually, he's just going to he will jump over to get within Fusion Melta range, so we can get that. His drones will follow him. The Piranha is going to come shoom, going 16 to there. Actually, going back 1 second, before the first turn would have started, I would have got a Vanguard move for my Pathfinder, so they got to move 7 inches. So that's where they will move before the start of turn 1, and then at the beginning they will not move. Broadside is out of range right now, so put the drones up first, like that, and he will walk up 5. He's going to get -1 to hit this turn, but it's only going to be for the first turn. Little Piranha here. Gonna hide right there. And then the Fire Warriors just gonna start marching up the board. Same with this unit. Get in there like that. Pathfinders are going to sit still. This might have not been my smartest idea, but these guys are going to come down. I didn't think I was going to have first turn. So the first rank is essentially going to hit the ground because it's just 6 inches. And then the other one is just going to advance. So they can move down next turn. Or, you know what? Do we want to run with them? Let's advance. For additional 5. So the top row will still not be able to make it. Darn it. So just like that. And they're actually going to there because Matt pointed out that I was being dumb. And of course they could come down because they still have 6 inches. I don't know what I was saying. My HQs are going to go to there for support. And then we're calling down a Manta Strike. So the Fusion Commander is going here. Dice just signifying kind of where he can go. And the unit of suits comes down here. And the last commander with Cyclic Ion Blasters is up here, looking down at the Land Raider. That will end the movement phase. These stealth suits are going to hide out in that ruin there, waiting for some troops to pop out. And then I guess we're going to go right on to shooting. Starting with the... Pathfinders? Before we go into shooting, actually, I got to put the cadre here. Ethereal there. So he can get a shot onto your Land Raider. So landing like that. So then he's going to shoot first with his marker light into the Raider. Normally he hits on 2s, but the marker light is heavy, so he's only going to be hitting on 3s because he moved. But 1 marker light on the Land Raider. Now my 10 Pathfinders here are just in range of the Razorback to shoot their marker lights. They did not move this turn, so hitting on 4s here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marker lights. So now these 8 Pathfinders, I think 2 of them are going to fire at the Rhino, and the other 6 are going to fire at the Land Raider there. So the 6th Land Raider on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So, because we already got 1 marker light on it, so that gets a 2, putting it up to 3 marker lights. And 2 into the Rhino, getting 2. The Bomber's going to shoot everything into the Rhino, and it's starting off with its marker light, I guess, because it has 1, and it is a vehicle. Normally things can only shoot their marker light or any other weapons, but vehicles ignore that, so hitting on a 4 with this, or 5 because I moved actually, and I got it. So that goes up to 3. Now the Ion Rifle is going to be overcharged for heavy D3 shots for 3. When I overcharge this gun, it does, on rolls of 1 to hit, I do suffer a mortal wound, but I am re-rolling my 1s for my marker lights. So I get a re-roll for 2 hits. Normally it would be hitting on 5s because it's heavy, but the 3 marker lights mean I ignore that moving and shooting rule. And these are strength 8, so wounding on 3s here. For just 1. A 4-up save against it because it's -1. Taking 1 wound so far. Actually, I have 2 Ion Rifles. So D3 again for just 1 on 4s, and I hit, and on 3s. Hey, so you get your 3 up, or 4 up, sorry.
Save, just made it.
You're good. And the 2 missile pods on 4s. So just 1, and this is strength 7. So we'll be hitting on 4s, or 5s. 4s?
Sorry, what?
It's strength 7.
Strength 7, so against the Rhino?
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s.
Nope. Next to shoot will be the Ghost Keel. Everything going into the Rhino.
Of course.
Fusion Collider is heavy D3 for, I think that's 1.
You want to reroll that?
Sure. For 1. Okay. It knew. So normally this would be hitting on 5s because I moved and it is heavy, but I have target lock on him as a support system, so we'd be hitting on 4s. So that hits, and this is strength 8, so 3s. That's a wound. And that is a -4 rend, so no save for the Rhino. And I am in Melter range, so it's going to be D6 damage. I get to roll 2 dice and choose the highest.
2.
So 2. Is he down to 7?
7.
And then he's got 2 Fusion Blasters on his shoulder. On 4s and 3s. For just 1. And I'm going to command point this. Ah.
No, you're not.
So then I get to do my damage because no save for 4 to 3. Now we're going to go over to the Fusion Blaster Commander, and he's going to fire all of his Fusion Blasters into this Land Raider. You know what? Before we do this, I'm actually going to come over here and shoot gun drones into the... Oh, I guess never mind. I can't, because I can't choose, so I don't have a choice of shooting those into the Rhino. So yeah, we will just here... Oh, I kind of want to shoot that because it has 5 marker lights on it and I get +1 to hit. But that's scarier. That's scarier. Yep, we're going to go into that. So the commander hits on 2s, rerolling 1s because of marker lights. For 4 hits.
It's strength 9?
And this will hit or wound on 4s because we are both the same strength and toughness. So I get 3 hits.
Okay.
And what kind of save do you have on that?
I have a 2-up save, so I get 6s.
Yep, okay, so 3 chances. And you saved... Oh, you saved 2!
Yeah, baby!
So just d6 damage for 3. Putting him down to 13 wounds. I actually forgot that my commander couldn't deploy like that, so the 2 gun drones have to be like that, so they're still in coherency. And then they have to shoot at the closest target. One of the 2 gun drones will fire their pulse carbines into this guy, who's going to give them -1 to hit. So they're going to be only hitting on 6s, because drones. For 1 hit. And what's your toughness?
7.
So this will be on 5s. Which is that, that's a 6, so 1 wound.
I have a 3-up save.
Because no AP.
We're good.
We come over here and now shoot these gun drones. Only one of them can shoot into the Rhino. This will be hitting on 5s. For 2. And wounding on 5s. For nothing. So the 20 shots from the gun drones into the flyer on 6s. And that'll be 2 on 5s here. For 1 more, you get your 3-up save.
3-up save. We're good.
So now the commander up here with triple cyclic ion blaster is going to fire down at the Land Raider, and he's going to overcharge all of his blasters. Getting D3 shots apiece for overcharge. 3, 4, 5. I'm hitting on 2s, rerolling my 1s. For all of them, and it is strength 8 for the overcharge, so it's going to be on 4s here. So 3. And you're going to have a -2 to your save because advanced targeting system. So getting a 4-up against it. For failing. Oh, again with the double 6s on your saves.
The Emperor protects.
So D3 damage. For just 1. Going down to 12. It's not going as well as I planned. Now my suits are going to shoot. Only their plasma rifles have a target. And they're going to shoot them all into that Rhino because we got to take it out. So we are going to be hitting on 4s with the crisis suits. Then re-rolling 1s for marker lights.
That's a good hit.
Only wounding on 5s here. So 2. Still not enough to kill it. You get -1 to your save.
So 4-up saves. Saved 1.
Go down to 2. Piranha is going to shoot its fusion blaster into the Razorback here on 3s because +1 to hit. And re-rolling 1s for marker lights. Getting it. Wounding on a 3. And it wounds. And you get no save against fusion, correct?
Yes.
I'm outside of fusion range, so...
Unless...
Oh.
And 2.
So that was the damage. Yeah, we just checking to make sure it didn't have cover, but it does not. So it does take 2, going down to... How many wounds does it have in total?
They have 10 wounds standard.
So
going down
8.
to 8.
I should have shot that with my commander. 8 shots for the pulse carbines on 5s. Or, I guess, 4s because of marker light. So yeah, that was 3 hits on 4s, and I'm going to be wounding on 5s here. For 2, with no AP though. Okay. So you get your full save against this, which is a 3-up.
3-up. We're good.
Now the broadside's going to shoot into the Razorback, is because it's the only thing within range.
Okay.
So he has 4 or 2 high yield missile pods, which have 4 shots each, and normally they are heavy, but I do have 3 marker lights, which makes me ignore moving and shooting and getting +1, so he's going to be hitting on 3s here. No 1s to reroll, and wounding on 4s. 4, 4. So he is getting cover because of the line of sight from the broadside because he's behind there. And You get and it also has advanced targeting systems on the high yield missile pods, so they get an additional -1s to the Ren, bring it down to 2, but only going up to
So basically
4.
It basically all evens out to the standard -2
Yep.
on the high yield missile pod. So what I'm looking at here are 5-up saves.
And
Looks like I made 1.
1, and they are D3 damage apiece. 4, 3, 6 damage. Dropping that down to 2. Smart missile systems incoming as well. They will be hitting on 3s. Rerolling these 2 1s for the marker lights. So getting 1 additional. And only wounding on 5s here because they are only strength 5. So just 2. Fail them both. Come on, fail them both.
So what's the minus to the AP?
Just -1, and they ignore cover.
Okay, so I'm looking at 4-up saves. Made them both.
Now these Fire Warriors are going to shoot into that Rhino. They are... Yeah, only these 6 can actually see them, because these 4 can't. So we're going to be hitting on 4s here, re-rolling our 1s. These will be wounding on 5s. Nothing. And that will end my shooting phase. We're going to skip right over to Black Templar turn 1 because I don't charge, I'm Tau. But I don't think that shooting phase went as well as it could have for me. Oh, if only I put... They could have blown up that instead.
The Emperor protects.
Yeah, he does. He makes a lot of 6-up saves. And at the beginning of Black Templar movement phase, this unit will get out of the Razorback.
And then they're going to move forward.
Okay.
Like
Just
so.
getting within an inch of the Fusion Commander, who is my Warlord.
Okay.
That's where the squad's landing, and then the Razorback is going to back up. Like that.
Back's going to stay stationary.
Yep, the Razorback moving back. He doesn't want to get the -1 to hit because heavy weapon. Next, the Land Raider is going to disembark some units. So the 2 squads got out. We're just going to do their movement as well, so they were able to get to there. And then the Emperor's Champion is coming out that way and heading towards the Fusion Blaster Champion, or Commander. Rhino unit is going to disembark. They are disembarking like so, saying, "Hello, Mr. Ghost Keel." Rhino is also going to get within an inch, getting ready to charge. Raider is going to move up. Like so.
So, yeah.
Flying up to there goes the Storm Talon. Looking down on all the Pathfinders and a broadside. Biker's now going to move. Getting within an inch of the Piranha. Piranha. Terminator's coming down right behind my line saying hello to my characters. I put them in a terrible position, and now I'm going to get punished for it. Assault Marine's coming down as well. Again saying hello, Fire Warriors. Moving right along to the shooting phase. The squad of Marines is going to fire into my commander, because unfortunately the drones are not the closest target. Actually, we're going to do all the bolt weapons, including the heavy bolter, at the drones, and the plasma gun is going to go for commander here. Heavy bolter's going first, 3 shots on 4s. Getting 2.
Toughness 4.
And this will be wounding on 3s. For 1.
At a -1.
With the -1, my 4-up save goes to a 5-up, which I fail. Whoop. Next, we have 2 rapid-fire bolt guns and a bolt pistol.
On 3s. 4 to wound. 1 wound.
Just getting a 4-up. And I don't make that either.
There we go, baby.
Whoop. Now he's droneless. Now the plasma on 3s.
Not overcharging.
For 1.
Need a 3 to wound.
And that's a wound. 2-up save goes to a 5-up here. I don't want to use command points, so that's going through. How much damage?
Just 1 damage. I didn't overcharge.
Okay, cool. He's going down to 5. Next up, the bolt pistol from the Emperor's Champion there.
Hits. Probably doesn't wound.
Now the twin las cannon from the Razorback is also going into the commander. Actually going to wait on this one, and we're going to go right up to the Storm Talon first, actually. So the assault cannons are going to hit the drones, and the las is going to go into the suit. Assault cannon.
So I'm hitting on 3s here because I have a +1 to hit against units that cannot fly.
And he is one of my only suits with no fly, so you totally get your +1. Actually, because this is going into the drones, they have fly, so not getting +1. And 3s to wound on the drones. Yup.
It's 4.
Need to make 3 to have 1 alive, so on 5s here, only making 1. So no drones for the broadside. Now the 2 las on 3s for both. And wounding on
3s. Just one.
I get 2 5-up saves from the cannons. I don't even make 1. Oh wait, there's only 1 hit. I don't know why I rolled 2 dice, but I still didn't even make it. So how much damage does that do?
D6.
2. Putting them down to 4. Now the Razorback's going to shoot its las cannons into the broadside as well. These are only hitting on 5s because he is severely wounded. But he gets 1.
Got 1.
And this wounds on a 3.
Got it.
Gets
I'm safe.
5. Nope. How much? D6.
That kills him.
Womp. And that does give Matt first blood. Now the Raider is going to shoot. Its twin assault cannons are going into the Pathfinders on the generator here. And then its Hurricane Bolters are at the Fire Warrior squad out front. So this is on the Pathfinders with the assault cannons on 3s.
Not a good hit.
And this is wounding on 2s here.
3 1s. Nice.
It's -1 rend. I do have cover, so just getting a 5-up. And pinking none. So let's go this one and this one. And sure, that guy who fell. Now the Hurricane Bolters into the Fire Warriors.
I hit on 3s. Again.
And this one is wounding on 3s. No AP, so just 4-up save. And I make 2. Sure. You 2. Goodbye. The bikes are going to unload their bolt guns into the Piranha. In rapid fire range, they're getting 20 shots, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s, because strength 4 versus toughness of 5.
Not bad.
Ooh, kind of scary. The Piranha gets a 4-up save. It takes 1 wound! Yay. Now this squad here with the Flamer and Combi Flamer is going to shoot at the drones. 2d6 automatic hits for the Flamers. For 7.
Not bad.
Wounding on 4s. 5 4-up saves. And now I don't make 1.
Nice.
So I'm going to go down to 1 drone.
1 drone left.
Looks like that.
So we
3 bolters and the bolter half of the combi now into the drone.
So the combi bolter hits on 4s because I fired the flamer as well. So it hits once. And then we've got 6 shots coming from the regular bolt guns. They hit on 3s. Nice. Wounding on 4s. 3.
I need to make all of them. And I don't even make 1. Wah. Now he should have been re-rolling, was it to misses to hit?
The misses to hit for Helbrecht.
But forgot, but it's okay, because he totally took him out anyway. And now the tank busting squad is going to fire into the suits. So we have a Melta and a Combi Melta.
So I'm not going to be using the bolter version of his, so he'll hit on a 3.
Okay.
So these 2 Melta shots hitting on 3s with a reroll. Okay, 1. And your toughness 5 now, right?
Indeed, suits have gone up 1.
So we wound on a 3. That's a wound. -.
No save for the suits against that. D6 for
Just
1.
1 damage.
The back suit is now down to 2.
Alright, going for the last cannon next. This hits on a 4 with a reroll, but if I roll a 3, I cannot reroll it because of how hit modifiers work.
Correct.
I rolled a 2, so...
You can reroll.
Okay, it misses.
Next up is 2 bolt guns. With 3
hits.
5s to wound.
Nothing.
The Combi Melta from Helbricht
Yep.
is now going to hit on 2s.
Yeah,
Or-
so he's going to use both versions of it, so he's going to
Okay.
hit on 3s with a reroll.
All right.
So his melt apart does not hit, reroll. Still does not hit, and then his bolter version, reroll. Wow,
Huh.
I'm getting rid of that die.
Yeah, no more of you.
Okay.
So you're wounding on...
5. So no wound. That's okay, though.
The Rhino is going to be shooting its Stormbolter into the Ghost Keel, getting -1 to hit for the stealth drones. Hitting on 6s because of the damage, but getting 1. 5s to wound.
Nope.
Now the squad is going to fire all of their weapons into the Ghost Keel. 10 shots from the bolters or bolt pistols on 4s. These are wounding on 5s. For 2. We'll take both these on the suit, passing none off to the drones, getting a 3 up. So I just take 1. Puts him down to 9. Heavy bolter is next on 4s.
Goes to 5s because you're -1.
Yes. Oh, right, because you did... Does that count as moving and shooting?
Trip 1. Yeah, counts as moving and shooting, but trip 1, not going to get anything.
Plasma gun is next on 5s here. Or is... No, it's not heavy. Is it?
Yeah, no, it's not heavy, so 4s. So 1 hit. And then I'm going to wound you on a 3 because it's strength 7. Nothing.
Assault Marines up top are now going to shoot at the Ethereal, putting their bolt pistols and 1 plasma pistol into them.
2 plasma pistols.
Or 2 plasma pistols. 4 pistols on 3s.
Bolt pistols, 2 hits.
They're going to be wounding on 3s here.
3s. 1.
And the Ethereal gets a 5 up, which he does not make. And that puts him at 3 wounds. 2 plasma pistols that are being overcharged. So you suffer wounds or mortal wounds on 1s.
Yep. So I need a 3 to hit. Both hit.
No 1s though. Wounds on a 2.
Okay, I am going to command point this.
Okay. So re-roll it. Choosing another dice.
Got it.
Because those are 2 damage each. Down goes the Ethereal. So now the Terminators are going to go. They have 5 Storm Bolters. 3 of them are going into the Cadre. And 2 of them into this unit of Fire Warriors. And then the Cyclone Missile Launcher is going into this Piranha. 12 shots into the Fireblade first on 3s.
That's a good hit.
Yike. So you get 2 misses there.
Good Terminators. Actually, probably going to end up charting a lot of things. So these are going to wound on 3s because you're toughness 3, right?
Yeah.
So 3s to wound. Okay, that wasn't so good a wound roll.
So there is 5, so I do need to make 1 of these. 4 up. And I make them all. Woohoo! Good job, buddy! Now 8 shots into the unit of Fire Warriors. That was 3 hits, wounding on 3s now.
3 wounds. 4.
Just getting a 4 up. 1 dies. Sure, this, nope. Oop, killing a Pathfinder. Now a Cyclone Missile Launcher has 2 shots, hitting on 4s against the Piranha.
1 hit.
3s to wound.
Got it.
Just getting a 6 up. Nope. And this is D6 damage. On a 6, you kill it.
Nope, not quite.
It's half dead now. So now the squad of Marines is going to try to charge the commander at the beginning of the charge phase, and I will overwatch. 4 fusion blasters on 6s.
Nothing.
That's an auto in, no need to roll.
Or I'll roll for distance.
Yeah, that's true. You could get very far.
So-
There you go. You can get all the way around him like that.
Go like so.
Emperor's Champion's going to go in, and no need to roll this one, because he's just going to walk right in.
Plasma rifles.
So the Flamer unit now is going to charge into these guys, which are going to obviously overwatch. They have 3 Flamers, which will do auto hits, getting 11. I'm wounding on 4s here with the Flamers. Hello. 3 up save now.
Come on. The Emperor protects. Come on. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take 2.
2 go down, which 2?
These 2 here.
Just the regular guns. And then 12 plasma rifle shots on 6s. For 1. On 3s to wound. And it wounds 1 with a -1.
-1.
Yep.
Only -1?
Yep.
Tau plasma.
I lied, it's -3.
I was fixing to say. Alright, 6 up. Okay, 1 does die. It's the other mook.
So now you got that, just your Flamer and your Combi Flamer.
Yeah, they're going to charge in. Charge distance is pretty low here. I'm going to say, yeah, it looks like a 4 to get within an inch of you.
Please fail this. Please
Nah,
fail this.
nah.
What?
You know what?
I feel like this is a command point moment. Or are you going to try to save it for maybe another charge?
No, this is, let's keep the 2 on the board.
Oh, yeah. That's the 2. But definitely using the reroll. Don't get another 1.
Okay,
Yeah, you're good.
So they're going to go back here. I will just measure that out.
Landing there and giving a safe charge for the next unit if they want to join. But do they?
Yep, so they're going to charge in as well. Alright. 8, so that's going to be a pretty good distance.
Yeah, they can definitely
They can get to the back if they want.
take their pick of where they want to go. Landing like that, leaving a nice little spot for Helbrick to make it in.
He only needs a 4. We're good.
Just fill in that gap. Next charge will be the Rhino into the Ghost Keel. Overwatching with my 2 Fusion Blasters. No. And then the Fusion Collider.
Uh-oh.
It hits! Wounds on a 3. And this will be 2d6 because definitely within melter range for damage.
Oh!
Reroll!
Damn. Sorry.
Does it explode? On a 6.
On a 6. It does not.
So off it goes. Now the squad's going to try to declare the charge, hoping that that Rhino would be able to soak it up, but unable to, so I got to Overwatch again. Fusion Blasters. Nope.
Large.
Collider.
Nope.
No.
Not this time.
Charging now. Plenty of room.
Yep.
Landing like that, staying 1 inch away from the drones. Bikers are now charging the Piranha, which will Overwatch with its Fusion Blaster on a 6. Nope. And the drones on 6s.
Yes.
How far are you going?
Yeah, I'm in.
Definitely in.
Like so. As long as I'm an inch away.
Over here, the Terminators want to now charge into this one, and this one. And we are going to do a mass Overwatch for the greater good. So first Overwatch we will declare is the Fireblade, and he's going to use a marker light to see if we can maybe get some reroll 1s here. Now this is the first unit of Fire Warriors with 9, so getting 27 shots because of the Cadre and Rapid Fire on 6s.
Don't see a whole lot of 6s.
We're going to be wounding on 3s with the Strength 5 Pulse Rifles. So getting 3, 2 up armor on Terminators.
We're good.
Now that unit of Fire Warriors will Overwatch. Only getting 5 of them within rapid fire. Only 2 wounds. And getting 2 wounds. On 2s. Hey, dealt the damage. That guy's taking a wound. Pathfinders are going to just use their Pulse Carbines, which are Assault 2. So 6s here. Getting... yeah, that's both.
Yeah, 2 wounds.
2 up.
We're good.
Now that unit not being able to get 3 of them in line of sight. 6s. You 3s. Ha. Fail it. Come on. Come on. Let me kill 1 Terminator on Overwatch.
No.
Aww.
2 up save.
Need to at least show an 8 here to get within 1 inch. And you do.
Right.
Sorry, that was it. Yeah, that would be a 10 to charge. Sorry, I thought when you said 9, I thought you meant
It would be 9. So, because I have to be more than 9 inches away.
Yeah.
So, in order to get within an inch of you, I have to roll a 9.
Indeed. Right. So, not making it actually. So now the Assault Marines up top are going to charge the same 3 units, which will Overwatch, because they did not have to use the Greater Good ability. Usually when you use Greater Good, you cannot Overwatch again, but all 3 of those units were being charged, so they're going to Overwatch. Fireblade with a marker light on a 6. Now that unit will hit them on 6s. And re-rolling this one because dropped. And 3s to wound for 3 wounds.
4 wounds.
Or 4 wounds. And you get a 4 up against this, or 3 up?
So, you don't have any minus AP, right?
I do not.
And I'm in cover.
You are.
So, 3 up armor save goes to a 2+.
This again.
This again. I rolled 2 1s though.
Not 2 wounds on these guys. So that guy and that guy are out of here. That unit there, 30 shots on 6s. Again, I dropped 1 dice.
That's a lot of 6s.
Wounding on 3s. 2 up.
We're
But
good.
no 1s again.
We're good.
So now you need to make this charge, which
9.
again is a 9.
9-inch charge.
So can you do it? Oh, not this time. Going right on to close combat. The Emperor's Champion is going to swing first into the Commander. Emperor's Champion, we're just going to go over some quick stats here and some abilities.
So the Emperor's Champion is... his purpose in life is to kill the enemy warlord. So here's what he can do. So, Sigismund's Honor gives him +1 to his 4 attacks within an inch of an enemy character. And it also gives him +1 to his strength within an inch of a character.
So he's going up to 5 attacks with 5 strength.
Right. His base strength is 4. So, his weapon, the Black Sword, gives him +2 strength. So now he's at strength 7. -3 AP with D3 damage. It's essentially a relic blade.
Oh.
However, the Black Sword can re-roll any failed to wound rolls when attacking if the target is a character or a monster. And the Emperor's Champion is a Slayer of Champions, meaning that I can re-roll any failed to hit rolls made for that model in the fight phase when I'm attacking an enemy character. So essentially, if I'm attacking a character, I swing at strength 7 and I re-roll everything.
This is going to spell the end for him. He's getting 5 attacks.
Yep, Emperor's Champion hits on 2s. So we got this one here, gonna re-roll it. Strength 7, so I'm wounding your toughness of 5 on 3s. And I re-roll these 2 because of the Black Sword's special ability. So that's all 5.
With the -3 AP, my 2-up save goes to a 5-up. And I make 2 at least. And these are D3 damage, so I need you to roll all 1s.
And keep in mind, this is the fight phase, not the charge phase. I still have a command reroll.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna need it.
And
'Cause that's 5 wounds. Or no, that's actually 6 wounds.
Yep. Actually, before I pull him, he does have the Warlord trait giving him a 6-up ignore wounds. And he ignores absolutely none of them, so he will go away. Emperor's Champion doing his job, getting Slay the Warlord. Consolidating. That way.
And this squad is going to do the same. I have to move towards the closest enemy unit. Or I have to move closer to the closest enemy unit.
And the closest is
Going to be your suits.
over here. So now, I'm not going to opt to interrupt Matt's combat phase. I don't think my suits are going to actually do anything. If I use those 2 command points, I would much rather use them for shooting at some later date. So Helbrecht is now going to swing, and he has the Warlord trait giving him +1 attack. But what else does he have?
So, High Marshal Helbrecht. He has the Sword of the High Marshals. It's +1 strength, -3 AP, D3 damage, similar to the Emperor's Champion's Relic Blade. The difference here is that instead of getting rerolls to wound, he gains an additional D3 attacks on the charge.
Okay.
So, he's got 4 attacks base, 5 with the Warlord trait. And now I'm going to roll the D3 to see how many additional attacks he gets on the charge. That's just 1.
So now he has 6 attacks.
So Helbrecht does hit on 2s, and he does benefit from his own reroll. So I'm going to reroll those 2 1s. All hits. So Helbrecht's is, with the Sword of the High Marshals, goes to strength 5. However, he does benefit from his own aura ability, which gives all friendly Black Templars within 6 inches +1 strength. So he is striking at strength 6.
So you will be wounding on 3s here.
I will be wounding on 3s. Which is all of them.
This is -3, so I get 6 up. Oh, no. So these are D3 damage, so we gotta roll them individually. He's got 2 wounds left, so first one.
Just 1?
Puts it down to 1, and then this one will kill him.
Right.
So that guy's dead. Next guy, we'll put him on this guy. D3 for 1, so he goes down to 2.
That kills
And
him.
now he's dead. And
Got 2 more left.
there's the 3.
High Marshal Helbrecht is a beast.
That was not cool, dude.
A skill.
So now we're going to have these guys consolidate. We're just going to do them all together. Go in there. So, just consolidating like so. Next to attack is the Crusaders into the Ghost Keel. So everybody but the Power Sword will attack. So we got 14 attacks. These will be hitting on 3s. A lot of 1s and 2s.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s.
2.
So I got a 3-up save against these. Ha!
Nice.
Puts the Ghost Keel down to 7. Now the Power Sword. The Sword Brother has 2 attacks. On 3s with both. Wounds on a 5.
1 at -3.
I'm going to put that on a drone. And he's going to go away. Now the bikes are going to swing into my Piranha. I swing the power axes first, hitting on 3s. And these wound on 4s.
Nice.
My 4-up save goes to a 6-up. Make 1. Goes down to 3. Power lances on 3s. Whew.
3s.
Strength 6, so 3s. And -2 on these.
-1.
Or -1. Double 1s.
Cool.
Puts me down to 1. The lovely Thunderfist.
It's on 4s.
4s?
-1 to hit.
Right. The new unwieldy. What is that? What is
2?
that? What is that?
2 hits. That will be
Strength 8.
winning on 3s.
Both.
It's -3 to your save, so I don't think you get one.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. But does it explode? Please explode. No.
Nope.
No Piranha. Consolidating towards the stealth suits now.
Because they are the closest enemy unit.
So the Ghost Keel is the only thing left for me to attack with, so he will attack with his 3 attacks, because he's not very wounded yet, on 5s. For 1, and it is strength 6. So you're passing the save off onto one of your scout guys.
Yep, going to a neophyte for a 4+ save. Nope, that's what they're there to do.
Hey, Ghost Keel, you killed a guy. Going right on to morale. I have a few things to make here. So the Pathfinders first. They lost 3 guys. Bravery 7, or Leadership 7, sorry. I need to roll a 4-up. Hey.
Roll 4.
Sorry, yeah, not 4-up, 5-up I needed. So for this unit here, I've lost 2 guys. Their Bravery, or Leadership 7, it goes down to a 6 to lose a guy. But on 6s, Tau pass for Bonding Knife Ritual, so I don't even have to make a test here. Okay, that's actually the only test I need to make. I thought I had to make more than that because of how much died, but apparently not. On to Tau turn 2. For movement, we're going to start with Bomber. It's going to turn like so, and whoosh, fly to here. Going over these guys, dropping bombs. So we will be dropping bombs on this unit here. And the way pulse bombs work is, as I fly over them, I get to drop the bomb, and I get to roll a dice for every model in the unit for a maximum of 10. And on a 5-up, they suffer mortal wounds. But if you're infantry, I get to add 1 to that. So on a 4-up, you suffer mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds on that unit.
So we're going to take these 2 bolter guys, and we're going to take the melt gun.
We're going to have this Piranha go, hello, if you still live, I'm charging you. So I'm going to have these Fire Warriors go like this. Hug that wall, landing like that. Now these Fire Warriors are going to move and face the Terminators, like that. And now these ones are going to all get out, so these guys behind here can see as well. Like, they're moving like that, and then the cadre is going to just walk like that, so he has a little bit more safety. Ghost Keel is going to jump out of combat, because he has the fly keyword. And land right there. And his drone will fly up with him. Now my stealth suits
because they are fly. Gonna get up and look through that hole, shoot some burst cannons down. The drones will join them. These pathfinders are gonna try to jump in the building to stay away from these bikes. So that's as many as I was able to get up there and still have actual line of sight of shooting. So there's still 2 down there. And these 2 and that one who are already up on the top floor did not move. My commander up here will stay put, safe on his ruin. And then we're going to go right onto the shooting phase. Pathfinders here are going to shoot marker lights at the Land Raider on 4s for 4. These Pathfinders are going to shoot. So these 4 are going to go towards the Assault Marines up there. And the rest of them are going to shoot into the bikes. 2 from this squad didn't move, this guy and this guy. And 1 from this squad didn't move. 4 into the Assault Marines first, 3 that moved on 5s for 1, and then 1 on 4s. And then these guys into them, 2 that didn't move on 4s for 1, and then on 5s, no more. So 1 marker light on them as well. And then the Fireblade will use his marker light on the Terminators. He hits. So the Piranha will fire his Fusion Blaster first into here. He hits on a 4. And rerolling 1s for marker lights. For a hit.
4.
Wounds on a 4. And I do. Do you have any kind of save against that?
I do.
A 6 up?
6 up.
Please don't make them this time.
Come on, the Emperor protects.
Whew. And I think I will be in fusion range because it is 9 inches. So what kind of damage? Do we want to reroll the 1? Yeah, this is going to be important. For 5.
Brings you down to 7.
Then the Piranha drones will hit on 5s. For 2. On 4s. Nope. 5s. But they both hit.
Okay.
2 up save.
We're good.
Ghost Keel into the Land Raider. So the 2 Fusion Blasters on his shoulders. On 4s, rerolling 1s. For 2. Wounding on 4s. For 1. You get your 6 up.
6 up save. No.
Just 1d6 for this one for 5 more damage, putting him down to 2. And we are going to overcharge his big one for d3 shots. For 3. Please hit on 4s, rerolling 1s. Marker light's doing work. 4s. Just 1. 6 up. Please don't make this. So I just need to roll a 2 up and he's dead. Yes! Does he explode? Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Land Raider is now gone. Now I'm going to have the Sunshark Bomber fire all of its weapons into that Razorback. I got a marker light that hits on a 5. It does not. 2 ion rifles on a 5. Nothing. 2 missile pods on a 4. Oh, come on, buddy. Commander up here is going to do Operation Save the Ghost Keel and shoot down on here. No overcharging. That'll be 9 shots hitting on 2s. Strength 7, so 3s here. Getting -2 because Cyclic Ion has base -1 and getting the advanced targeting systems bringing it down to -2.
So I'm actually going to take a few neophyte saves here.
Okay.
So I've got 4 of them left, so I'm going to do some 6 up saves. So I save 1, and then I've got another 6 up save to make. Okay, all the neophytes die.
Wasn't as effective as I was hoping, but hey. 2 drones up here. We're going to fire down at, I guess this is the closest squad, on 5s. For 2. And 3s. 2.
Alright, so I need a 3 up save. Made them both.
So now my stealth suits are going to shoot at the bikes. So now the burst cannons are going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s for marker lights for these 2.
So are they heavy weapons?
No, they're not.
Okay.
And they wound on 4s. For 4, 5.
5.
Normally no AP on burst cannons, but with advanced targeting systems, bringing it down to -1.
Okay, so 4 up saves. So I did lose
A bike and a half?
a bike and a half.
Which bike?
So I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put a wound on this one.
Just so you know that these red dice here are the marker lights, so no wounds, just that one. Now going on to all these fire warriors, let's start with this squad at the Assault Marines. And Matt's gonna help me roll this because my hands are small and can't hold 30 dice at once. I'm not Steve. Hitting on 4s here, re-rolling 1s for marker light. And these will wound on 3s. That many. And a 2-up save because of cover. Hey, there's a 1.
Failed 1.
And now I'm trying to debate whether I should shoot more at these guys or at these guys now, because they're both going to be getting 2-up, and my pulse weapons don't have an AP. But I think these guys are easier to kill on Overwatch. So we're going to have these 2 squads fire here, starting with this one. And on 8s here, or 8s? What am I saying? On 4s, re-rolling 1s.
That was a better hit.
And wounds on a 3. You have to make 6 2-up saves here. Alright.
We're good. The Emperor protects.
Can you not? Now that unit into the Terminators. Actually, this squad had 9 guys and that one had 8. So I'm just gonna roll it to add the 3 extra shots onto there. On 4s. Rerolling these 1s. On 3s now.
That's a pretty good wound roll.
Okay. Alright, if you make all of these, I'm gonna be real mad.
Okay, there's some 1s.
How many?
Looks
5?
like 5.
So that's 2.5 Terminators?
So what I'm going to do is I am going to spend a command point to reroll one of these.
Merp. Get one, get one.
Okay, we're good.
So just 2 Terminators.
Right, so this one had a wound,
So pulling off a whole nother guy.
and then putting a wound on another.
With that being the rest of my shooting, again, not assaulting. Gonna go right into morale check for this one squad here. They lost 4 guys, and they are leadership
8.
8. Okay. So roll it up. You gotta re-roll, because Space Marine.
So I need to roll a 5 to lose a guy. So I'm good.
The beginning of Black Templar turn 2. Walking toward the ghost keel. Saying, hello, friend. You are going to die, potentially. Walking this squad. Over there. And that squad's going that way.
Actually, we're going to try and do this. Do a little bit of coherency hijinks here. So I'm going to try and get him as close as possible without having to move... right on 12. There we go. Oh, Hellbrecht's moving up.
I don't like you. I don't like you. Where are you going?
He's going to go right there.
Gonna move this squad, trying to get the plasma gun in range of my piranha over there. Definitely able to do it. And then your guy who I really don't like is gonna walk there.
Min 20. He's going to pivot here.
90.
That's 45.
You can go up to 90.
I can go up to 90. I can go right here.
To there. Instead of doing this, he's going to drop into hover mode while he's up here. And then just move 20 over here saying, hello, Mr. Ghost Keel. Terminators moving up.
They move 5 now.
Getting probably 2 inches away there. Assault Marines jumping down off their cover. Like that.
Actually,
Bikes are moving.
14.
Yee. Seeing hello to the Fire Warriors as well.
Well, you're the one that ran up into the second story there, so now I literally just can't hurt you. So, here I go. After your Fire Warriors. Coward.
So now the Combi Bolter is going to use the bolt diversion and fire up the commander, or the drones actually. Looking for 3s. Getting 1. Nope.
No wound.
Actually getting to re-roll that miss because of Hellbrecht. Okay.
Turns into a hit. No wound.
So this squad of Marines is going to fire, putting its bolt guns and heavy bolter into the drones up here, and the plasma gun down at that piranha. Heavy bolter first.
Force to hit. 1 hit, then 3s to wound. Wound, -1.
-1. Drone gets a 5 up. Nope. Kill the drone.
Is the drone considered infantry?
I don't think so.
Does he have the infantry keyword?
I will check.
Because if
Yeah, definitely not infantry, so no cover to be claiming here. Bolters on 3s. 2.
hits, force to wounds. 1 wound.
Come on.
Save.
4 up.
Good boy.
Black. Plasma gun's gonna shoot, not overcharging, so now is that hitting on a 3?
Hitting on a 3, just ranging the shot down into the piranha there, trying to put some wounds on.
Yep.
Hits on a 3, and then it's gonna wound on a 3. Nice. -3 to your save, so I don't think you...
It's got a 4 up, so no.
Okay.
Just takes 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage.
He's going down to 2. Firing the combi melta down here at the commander. And what about the... Are you going to shoot the last cannon at him too?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the last cannon as well. So Meltagun, or Combi Melta rather, but I'm not firing both versions. So hitting on a 3 with a reroll thanks to Halbrecht.
Doesn't need it.
Hits.
Wounds on a 3 here.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a melta -4, no save for me. I think I might have made some saves for a commander who shouldn't have over there. I thought they were 2 up, but they're actually 3 up. I'm sorry. Roll it up though.
D6 damage.
2.
Okay, 2.
So he's down to 4. Azkanon on a 3.
Halbrecht, reroll.
No! Yes!
Can't reroll a reroll.
Albrecht also has a combi melta.
So he's not gonna fire both versions of it, just the Melta version, so I can hit on a 2. He gets his own reroll. So he does hit, and I'm gonna wound on a 3.
Ah, darn.
-4, no save, so I need to roll a 4+ to kill you here.
Please don't. Ah, no! This squad's gonna fire next. It's gonna put the plasma gun into the ghost keel and then everything else into the drone.
Nice.
Heavy bolter hitting on 5s because stealth drones give -1.
Got one.
1.
Got it.
it.
-1.
5 up. Can any of my drones pass their saves? But even though he dies, all the shots were declared at the same time, so the ghost keel still gets -1.
Right.
Plasma gun hits on a 4.
And I'm not overcharging because the way that modifiers work now, I would be burning up on a 2 or a 1.
I think you should.
No.
I think you should.
So we're just going to go with the 4 to hit on the regular strength 7. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at
I
that.
think you still should have. Now, flyer, double las into here, assault cannon into Pathfinders. 3s against the ghost keel. Because he's within 12 inches, so I don't get the additional -1.
So I am going to command point this.
Okay. No.
Wounding on a 3. Got it. Was it 5?
I need to make a 6-up save. I'm just going to re-roll this because I got a lot of command points left. Haha!
Hey, check that out.
One assault cannon into the Pathfinders now. On 3s.
3s.
2s to wound here.
For 5?
Okay, so I get a 5-up save because it is AP1, but cover. I make 1. So the Shaz Wheels left. Twin Las from the Razorback.
Hitting on 5s because he's so damaged.
Ghost Keel.
Got it.
Wounds on a 3 here.
Got it.
Oh.
Got another.
Come on, Ghost Keel. You did it once. 6 up. Darn. So he's at 7 wounds. You can't auto kill him here, but you can significantly damage him.
D6 damage. 4.
Now these bikes are going to shoot into this squad here. These guys will be hitting on 3s.
That's a good hit.
Yeah, it is. Wounding on 3s.
That's pretty good.
4-up saves. That's 5, 6. Let's try to make it a little bit shorter of a charge for you.
A little bit harder of a charge, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to make my charge
I'm
shorter-
somehow going to make it shorter by moving close to you by removing models.
Yes.
Now the 3 assault marines are going to shoot into this front unit of fire warriors. 2 plasma pistols. Not going to overcharge them.
Good thing I didn't.
Totally should have.
Wound, and I think you're just dead.
Bwomp. We got a bolt pistol.
Didn't hit.
So now the Terminators are going to shoot. They're going to fire their Storm Bolters into this back unit of Fire Warriors. And then the Cyclone Missile Launcher going for a ghost kill. Cyclone Missile Launcher first on 3s or 4s here?
4s because I moved. Got 1.
3 to wound.
Got it. -2.
Actually, that was a 4 to hit. And when you're over 12 inches away from the ghost kill, you get -1 to hit. So there would have been no hits on him. Now the Storm Bolters in rapid fire range at them.
It's 12 shots.
12 shots on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
That's a good wound roll.
Aww. Come on, 4 saves.
Nice.
So 2 go down. This guy. And this guy. Done with the shooting phase. Charging these guys into here. We're gonna overwatch. So let's go with the Fusion Collider. I don't know if I've been saying I've been overcharging this before, but if I have been, I was wrong. Fusion doesn't overcharge. That's the Ion Raker he can take, but it still does heavy D3. So regardless, I don't think it made a difference, but D3, 1. Do I want to re-roll that? Yeah, I will, just because I'm gonna die if I don't. So that puts me down to 2 command points, but 6s, nothing. Fusion Blasters. Charge distance.
3.
3.
That'll make it.
Good thing you didn't need too far. Boop, boop, boop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. So now the Terminators are charging in. I spent a little bit of time thinking about it, but I'm going to do a big overwatch. Starting with the Marker Light from the Pathfinder and the Cadre there on 6s. Now 24 shots from the front group of Pathfinders here, or Fire Warriors.
I can math.
Always on 6s.
There's a couple in there.
Got 3 on 3s.
1 wound.
Why? Can you roll 1? Can you roll a 1? Can you roll a 1? Yes!
I can command point that.
Don't do it. You should probably do it. Just killing him, not opting to re-roll it because he wants to save it, just in case you roll some double 1s first charges. 18 shots from this unit. 6s.
There's a few in there.
On 3s. Trip 1s, trip 1s, trip 1s.
Just 1.
So another wound on, I'm assuming, maybe, is it the guy with the missile launcher, or are you going to do the guy with 1 extra attack?
You know what? At this juncture, I don't really think I need the missile launcher as much as I need the extra attacks. So I'm going to go with him.
And 12 shots from these guys. 2. 3s. Another one. Give me another one. Give me another one.
We're good.
Alrighty, how far are they going? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put him right here.
Blake's declaring a multi-charge on that unit and that unit. Actually adding the Cadre in there because these guys use their greater good ability, so they cannot overwatch again in this phase. So you're free to charge in.
A 7, I think that'll do. Won't quite get to the Cadre, but...
You'll still be able to get into that other squad, I think.
Right.
Tactical squad is going to do a multi-charge against everything in here. So, again, no overwatch because I use the greater good.
And you're stuck in combat.
Yeah, I am.
So, double 1, I am going to, even though that does technically make it in, I'm going to command point that to make sure that I have a little bit of extra movement with this guy so that he can get closer to that next unit and the Cadre Fireblade in case I start wiping Fire Warriors.
Okay.
So I'm going to command point this. Goes to a 2, that gives me a little bit of extra movement.
Oh, yeah. Landing like that. And now he's going to activate these 3 guys first, swinging at this unit.
Yep, so the 2 that have chainswords are going to swing. So they hit on 3s.
Getting +1 attack for the chainsword.
Yep.
Wounding on a 3.
Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds.
4 up save. Made 2. And we'll pull this guy. Power sword on the sergeant now.
Hitting on 3s. 2 hits and 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Yep.
No save. Minus
Oh.
3 on a power sword.
Ha. Nah. Terminator's gonna swing next.
So missile launcher dude with his power fist, he's gonna hit on 4s. 1 hit and wound on 2s. Pretty sure that just kills a guy.
I was gonna say, I don't think I got Flave against Power Fist.
What color?
Matt just asked me what color Tau Blood is, and I feel like it's probably in the lore somewhere, but I don't know. Green?
Well,
Black?
if it's red, you'd be a fine pink mist.
Or, you know, a fine blue mist or black mist. I don't know. Hey, some of the comments down below, what color blood do I have? Power sword?
On 3s. Nice. Okay, 3s to wound. And yet again, no save because minus 3.
Those 2. And there's 2 guys left now. Bikes now. These 2 into them. Those 2 into them. Swinging into this small unit first.
So we're going to do the power lance, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. And then I am strength 6, so I wound on a 2. Cool. Power lance doing work. Minus 1 to your save.
5 up.
Nice.
Or axe. 2 hits.
And then 3s to wound. Minus 2 to your save.
So 6 up. Just the Shazwee left. Now those 2 into this, so power lance. 1 hit.
2 to wound.
Yep.
Minus 1 to your save.
5. Hey.
Got it.
The Thunder Fist.
On 4s. 2. And then let's see how much fine pink, or not pink, but rather whatever
Again,
color Tau
insert
blood is.
insert color X
Fine
here.
mist. Fine mist of Tau blood. Yep. 2 reduced to nothing.
Puff puff. We did forget to do some consolidations, so we're just going to do those. So the Terminators will go.
And then these guys, let's see here. So these guys would have been
Yes.
still there when they would have consolidated because they swung first.
Yep.
So they're gonna consolidate
They can
towards
go
this,
like a little bit up.
yeah, toward this unit here.
Yep.
And then the bikes, this bike's gonna consolidate this way. This one's gonna consolidate this way. And then he's gonna go like this and like this.
So now I'm going to attack, so these 2 are going to go.
Oh,
Wait, never mind. There's a charge over here that needs to get done first. So everybody but the Sergeant now first, on 3s.
These are just regular attacks on 3s. And then I wound you on 5s. 1 wound.
Just get my whole 3 up, which I make. Sword Brother swinging.
Power sword. 2 hits. Give me that wound roll. Nope, no wounds. No.
So yeah, we're going to start again over here to swing back those 2 into the Terminators. 1 into the Terminator, that guy into the Assault Marine. So the non-Shazwee on the 5, and then the Shazwee on the 5s. Nope. That Shazwee is going to swing into the bikes. Fox. Fireblade is going to pile in and swing into the Assault Marines. He has 3 attacks hitting on 3s.
Bring it on, puny Xeno.
Get bit. 4s. Ha.
Actually, 5s because I'm toughness 4.
Nah, never mind. Ha, ha,
Yes.
ha, ha, to me. These guys are gonna go like this and like this.
And they can't attack.
So into the Assault Marines, into the bikes. Bikes on a 5. Marines on a 5. Hey. On
5 to wound. Show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind.
Merc. Ghost Keel now swinging. Ghost Keel is wounded, so he only has 2 attacks on 5s. He gets 1, so he's strength 6. And that's a wound.
Alright, I have a 3+ save. Passed it. We're good.
So that ends the close combat phase, going on to morale. Pathfinders, they lost 4. So I need to roll I think a 3 or under to not fail it, or a 6. But that's 1. That guy, who lost his entire squad except for him, unless I roll a 6 for Bonding Knife Ritual, he flees. Whee! These guys need to roll a 1 or 2 or a 6. And that's a 6. They stay. And these guys lost 6, so on a 1 or a 6. That's only 1.
Yeah, you only lose 1.
And yeah, that's the bottom of turn 2. And I'm a tap out. I'm gonna call it there. Good game, sir.
Good game.
That was pretty sweet on your part. I think I made some tactical errors there. Do you have anything to say about this?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do a post-game show, but...
We'll make this the post-game show.
Yeah, so, post-game show, basically, the thing is, I was expecting to get just absolutely wiped out since you seized. You seized, and you did a lot of damage, but you didn't actually kill anything, and that wasn't necessarily due to bad rolling on your part. It was really due to good rolling on my part, because I made 2 6-up saves on my Land Raider, and that Land Raider would have been way worse in terms of combat effectiveness if those had gone through.
Yeah, I think my target allocation could have been a little bit better for that first turn, being able to pop that Razorback. But I mean...
Yeah, the Razorback killed your broadside.
Yep.
The Razorback still being alive, still hitting on 5s, but it actually hit both times it fired.
Yep.
No, this is surprising. Just think about this, people. So this is turn 2. That Assault Marine drop and Terminator drop happened turn 1, and they are here now. And we were thinking this has got to be turn 3. No, those Terminators and Assault Marines dropped turn 1. This is turn 2, and this is what's left on the board. This is absolutely crazy. 8th edition coming in hot here.
For sure. Like, I think this will be my 4th game with Tau, and I don't think I've made it past... I don't think I've ever gone on to turn 4, because it's either I concede or the opponent concedes. I think there could have been... I think if I hadn't brought a broadside and instead brought a hammerhead, I could have been much better off.
Hammerhead. Also, I don't think the Sun Shark did much for you.
No, I wanted to try it out. It's the best flyer we have that isn't Forge World, because the other flyer's not that great.
And then you have a Forge World flyer that can't fire its own gun right now.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that one. But we do have a Barracuda here in the studio that I do want to try out, so maybe my next game I gotta play, I'll try with the Barracuda. But yeah,
you know, it was just a cool game for me because the Emperor's Champion did exactly what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, I think I should have not been so aggressive with my commander. That really, I didn't think he was gonna be able to one-shot him, but oh, brr, what a scary dude he is.
Yeah, and you know, just kind of speaking to the company veteran bikers. So I've run them 5 times now, that unit of 5, and this is the first time that they've survived past turn 2. Most of the time, people will focus the hell out of them, and they'll be, you know, basically put down to 1 or 2 bikes left, and so most of the time they're all dead. They were actually able to get in there and do some work this time.
The broadside was supposed to take care of these guys, but he didn't get a second chance. He didn't get a second turn to shoot.
Right.
So that was unfortunate for me. But yeah, so there is the game of Black Templar versus Tau.